can't stand here too. All the nights spent pushing through, fight for all we had to lose, reaching out for something to pull us up to level ground. Oh, I can see it now, I can see it now. We're on the edge of a moment, the night of our death, now we're diving in. The light up ahead, we're running to it. We're on the edge, now we're diving in.
Yo, what is up, tankers? Welcome back to the first group stage live stream of the season 4 in 2021. My name's Jack. I'm here with Kai and also our lovely, lovely broadcaster, Sandra. How are you doing, Kai?
I'm doing all right, thank you, Jack. What about you?
Doing swell, man. I'm doing swell. We're going to be watching the Dreamers against Team Pointers. And already off the bat, they're playing Tough DT on Sandbox MM version. So I'm just going to ask you right now, which team do you feel like would win straight away?
That's
Before
a good.
even
I
just off
I
the
don't
bat.
know. I honestly have no clue. Both of these teams are really good in top dream team, but already the Dreamers have captured their very first flag. Before they capture another one, should we try introducing the teams?
Oh yeah, of course, of course, of course. So yeah, on the Dreamers we have Shia, PSIX, Misha, King of CTF, and Princess Dia.
Exactly. For team points, we have Mr. Vanka, A1T, Troop Killer, Sam Grant, and Losic.
Yeah, my mistake. I was gonna say TS, but I forgot they are the TankiSport accounts. But yeah, we're seeing the first standoff here, and like you said, both these teams are really, really good in top DP, and we're gonna be watching them play setups next. So it's gonna be an interesting game because there won't be any light today, and that's the reason I asked you straight off the bat was because both these teams are good at the hard format. So I'm just gonna go with team pointers because normally they tend to get far in these competitions, but I'm gonna also lean between the Dreamers. They did good in the qualifiers. I believe they qualified in the third one, so they did qualify a bit late, but still they did amazingly, and I'm sure they're
Exactly.
gonna do
The
good
way
in the
they
group
played in
stage.
top dream team, really you really can't underestimate the Dreamers. Even when their opponent is team points, I don't know who's going to be winning.
Yeah, no, but I mean, 8 minutes still on the line, and there's still a both flags have been pulled here. Graham using Wasp and Magnum, which is could be a bit of a lethal combo. Not too lethal at close range, but we're gonna have to see what will happen. And there are alterations in this format. So with Princess Dia
Exactly, and
using the Mhm.
I do believe that if you know how to use Magnum properly, it can be very effective since this is not such a large map, so you can pretty much reach anything, just like some
Ooh,
Grant showed us.
jeez. Yeah, you were spot on with that. I would have jinxed it if I said that.
Probably, yeah.
So yeah, Semgram capturing that flag, making it 1-1. 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Actually, also we're going to be joining the calls, I believe now. Well, not this round, in the second and third round, and also A1T capturing another flag whilst I was saying that, and Lawsick pulling another one off the bat. So yeah, team pointers showing what they can do, but will the Dreamers be able to come back from this? And this is such a small map as well. So it's going to be a bit back and forward, I do believe. And we're seeing King of CTF actually use his overdrive. They all get swarmed down there. King of CTF pulling this flag, but drop kills in a bit of a situation. We're seeing Princess Diashia and also King of CTF gonna capture this flag, making it 3-2.
Exactly. Um, Very nice by the Dreamers actually catching up to from the 3-1, which is not very favorable for them, but still, this is a very dynamic format. A lot of capture flags are being captured very quickly, so I do expect to see a lot more captures, but it's going to look like Team Points is going to capture one more flag, but Princess D actually managed to stop that.
Yeah, but Princess Dia can't pull that flag away from Trop Kills with the Vulcan there, especially whilst he was going the opposite way. But Misha pulling that flag and will get taken out by Mr. Vanker. Mr. Vanker. I always get confused if it's Mr. Vanker or Maracos on both those teams because they got similar names, or I always read them the same for some reason, but they're from different teams. But anyways, Misha's trying to pull that flag, but top kills once again with the Vulcan, along with Lawsick. There's the OD in middle, which Mr. Vanker will pick up there and use on his teammates. And it is currently 4-2 to team pointers, and A1T is pulling another flag here with the Hornet and Smokey, making it 5-2. 5 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock still. And
Exactly.
what's
Team Points is leading by a decent margin about now. They've been maintaining pressure quite well, I have to say. So it's definitely not easy for the Dreamers to pull so far. A1T
What's your
used
thoughts?
overdrive at the perfect timing, even causing Jia to lose all of his armor.
Yeah, that's going to be a return. That was a nice overdrive at right time, even though he did die. His teammates did actually return the flag. But what's your thoughts on this map for both these teams and their playstyle?
I'm not entirely sure. I do think both these teams can really make it work because the Dreamers have shown that they can come up with new ideas in Tough Dream Team and setups, and
Yeah, I feel like
so have Team Pointers. I have to say, like with the Shaft Mammoth, I believe in
oh
Bridges,
yeah. I was
and the
gonna say
Dreamers
like
actually with the Mammoth Twins in Gubaka, I believe, completely blocking their opponent's respawns.
I don't think I saw that game. Was I? I don't know if I was there.
I don't
Uh,
think you were.
was that was the other day, wasn't it? Oh no, it would have been a while ago. But actually, wait, Princess Diaz pulling this flag, uses their overdrive and gets the capture. Wow, that's nice timing. But it is still 6-3. But I was gonna say, like, team pointers on this map, I would say they're a bit more lethal, and I feel like possibly the Dreamers, I've seen more of them in bridges. So it is gonna be interesting to see what happens. Shia doesn't pick up that flag right yet. Leaves it for King of CTF. King of CTF uses his overdrive, and he does have another one, but he will die from Mr. Vanker, and it is currently 6-4 with Princess Dia pulling another flag, and does have a health kit to actually capture this one, which is fine. And nice job from Shia blocking Mr. Vanker's striker shots there.
Exactly. One thing I like is that every single player in the map has striker protection.
Yeah, for real. That gun is beyond lethal. Beyond. And both Misha and King SCTF placing mines just on the corner whilst King SCTF pulls his flag. A1T in a
Zero
really.
HP. I
Mhm.
don't think he's going to make it out there, but somehow he still remained alive. King of CTF
What?
shot at him, but his hammer pellets didn't manage to reach him.
King SCTF has barely any supplies as well. And it is
Nice shot by
currently
Sam
6
Grant,
5.
taking out King of CTF there.
This is a bit scattered right now. We're seeing Mr. Vanker actually push in here. A1T has his overdrive, which is lethal, especially on Hornet. If you can get up close, you can put a lot of them on AP armor.
Exactly. One thing we've seen so far is that the Dictator strikers like to go towards the center of the maps, because if they're there and they use their rocket explosion alteration correctly, then the entire map is basically just a shooting range.
Yeah, exactly. You can pretty much get to anywhere. Like you'll see Mr. Vanker doing just now. He's got that height advantage as well because he is Dictator, isn't he? So
Exactly. So I believe he can shoot over some containers, and if he can explode his rockets at the right timing, then that will cause massive amounts of damage. Nice
I'll
overdrive
see.
by Losik, and he gets the overdrive box. Nice
Yeah, that
use.
was. Yeah, I noticed that PSI actually used his overdrive to try and do more critical shots to Lorsic to not get it, but in fact, didn't really assist him much. And Princess Dia will pick up the flag once again, but there is 1 minute and 20 seconds on the clock here, and it's 6-5, 14 pointers. Misha's pushing into Semgran. They both have their overdrive, but nice shot from Sem. Actually, it wasn't a shot.
It
Misha
was a
actually went
mine,
over, yeah, Semgran's mine.
and PSI got taken out by Losik.
This is gonna be. I'm gonna say it honestly. It's looking so far. It would go more towards team pointers winning this game. The control from like their dictator, Mr. Banker, always going mid is a really good call, and I wouldn't have thought of that if you didn't say about it. Actually, Lorsic here, possibly. Oh, his overdrive runs out, but he's still in a steady position, but he will get taken out. Sam Grant still doing a lot of damage with his Magnum. So we're really trying to kill Princess Dia.
Troop Killer's nice
CTF.
overdrive. Managed to take out both King of CTF and Psy. Troop Killer's actually moving in towards Princess D. His double armor runs out, but so is Princess D. running away,
Ooh.
and nice shot by Psy. I don't think there might be enough time to return still, but Sam Grant uses his Wash Bomb to make sure, and that's the end of the round.
Yeah.
It's a nice
So
way to
far, so
guarantee
good.
that they won't return.
Yeah, it was. It was unfortunate for them, but it was really close. The comeback was real, but in the end, Team Pointers have the upper hand, making it 1-0 currently. And also, in the next round, we're going to be joining Team Pointers call, just to let you know. And the form is open, ladies and gentlemen. If you do want to win some promo codes, just go into the description of the live stream, enter up your Tanky username, make sure that you spelt it right. And in the end of the next round, we'll choose 3 lucky winners. So another round on this map, same format. How do you feel like it's going to go?
That's a good question. I could be mistaken, but my guess is that the Dreamers will play a bit more aggressively, since in the previous round, Team Pointers have been getting a lot of control, especially like on the sides and in the middle. So I don't know, like if they want to counter that, then the best way to do that is doing the exact same thing, but earlier than Team Pointers.
Yeah, near the beginning, I noticed that the Dreamers really were pushing their hardest, but I feel like Team Pointers probably understood what they were doing and then just took that to their advantage and kind of just started playing how they were playing. We saw a lot of Mr. Banker pushing for all that OD and playing the middle area. And Semgran mainly holding the flag. I mean, Semgran was pretty much in their base the whole time. But
I mean, I guess that's the most useful position for him, since Wasp is
yeah,
pretty easily
he's
taken
got
out, and if
protection
he
as well from the
and he's
wolves
shown that
and
he can
whatnot.
really control his Magnum well, so he can pretty much land his shots wherever he wants on the map.
Yeah, it's not a bad combo. I wouldn't have thought about it, but this map, honestly, for top DT, I would never choose this just because I know personally. It's just such an easy map to lose control of. Anything can happen in the heat of the moment. If your team can really push in and just make everyone on respawn, then you're kind of screwed. Because once you pull that flag through middle and you got protection behind you, that's capture, isn't it?
Exactly, and if there's still players alive in their base and spawn killing the opponents, then that's another capture.
Exactly. And yeah, so we're in the second round now. Box just dropping now. So we're going to see a humongous push from all these players trying to get that OD box. Mr. Banker might have this actually. And he picks it up. There we go. So he uses it off the bat. I don't think he actually used it onto anyone, but A1T pulling the flag. There's only Misha in his way. Semgran's going to re-pick it up. There's Princess Dia, but it's going to get taken out. That freeze is mentally OP. And King of CTF counterpulling it, but Dropkill's going to get the return and also picks it up, drops it to Lawsick. Bit of server lag, and that's going to be the first capture. That was such a stress in the first 30 seconds of this game for both these teams.
Exactly, it's precisely like you say. It's a very difficult map where anything can happen at any time, because it's such a small map, and all the players constantly have nitro
Ooh,
plus overdrives, causing, I don't know, like
it's
kind of
just
lost
mental.
for words.
Yeah, honestly, I feel the same. This map is just crazy. But watching both these teams, amazing players, it's fun to watch, but it's probably well, we'll see when we go into their call in a couple minutes. It'll be interesting to see how the communications are. But there's currently 8 minutes and 40 seconds of this map to go. We actually saw the Dreamers try and pull, but Tropkill's got a return just a couple seconds ago. Lawsick repulling this flag. He does have his OD. He's on cooldown with the repair now. He can use his OD if Shia, Princess Dia, and also MSI. But no, he
Landing
doesn't
some
need to.
nice shots, but unfortunately it's not enough to take Lossic out, and even then there are still more team points placed around, and A1T has pulled yet another flag.
Mhm.
Seems like they were too focused on returning, and that cost team points to capture a third flag.
And another OD box dropping mid. I can already see Mr. Banker. I think she is lagging, unfortunately. Look at that. Is she lagging?
Yeah, it
But
looks like he's lagging. This is really not what the Dreamers need.
yeah, this has gone a bit downhill. But listen, Princess Dia is not letting that hit them, and we'll try and pull that flag, but pulls it towards the lines then. And that's going to be a return. 7 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock. There's still time. It's currently 3-0, 14 pointers. And join the voice call in a bit. A1T pulling yet another flag. PSI is there to assist. Princess Dia, nice OD, and that's surely going to be a return. But Mr. Vanker, oh, he can't pick it up in time. And King of CTF capturing the first flag for the Dreamers whilst having a player down. So they're only playing 4 players, and their key player as a
Sotnikovanya
big
actually joined.
Did they?
He joined not too
Oh,
long
yeah.
ago though, so I do believe like they still captured it with 4 players.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, you're right. I just saw Sheer the whole time, so I just presumed. But anyways, thank you for pointing that out. A1T pulling another flag, and that's going to be a 4 capture. This is mental from Team Pointers, what they're doing right now.
Honestly, this is completely not what I expected. Especially after the first round, that was so close. Like, there was only a 1 flag difference, and now Team Pointers are totally taking the lead. 4 flags ahead. Misha tried to pull the flag, but Troop Killers and A1T managed to stop that pull right in its tracks.
Yes, indeed. And we will be joining the Team Pointers call. So let's go in there for around 2 minutes or so, okay? Yeah?
Yeah, sure. Alright, we'll
Alright.
see you guys in a bit then.
See you.
Окей,
Сколько
Витя.
вес?
У нас
Викинг
слева
без
десятка.
А смоки закрою, уезжай.
Лево смотрите. Центр
Лево
Хантер.
норм.
Центр Хантер.
Хантеру помогу.
Он цел.
Минка словил. Не, норм будет, он минки
У
словит.
меня пол хп, мне нет аптеки.
Я добью
есть,
завтра.
я просто у них пока не...
Окей, я просто...
Ладно, они на меня в дефе трое отвлекают, все.
Я по заспону
без
кину.
аптеки оставлю. Викинг респект без аптеки будет.
Займитесь им кто-то, я не догоню уже его.
Я
Сбитой
покидаю по нему.
аптекой. Прям вас
Я
Софтом
Рика
помогу тебе. Вас ПС солью?
Я диктатора на дамаже.
Хантер,
Давай,
Хантер
я
флаг.
сейчас тоже
Кританул, сам полторушку дал
Диктатор
ему.
со сбитой.
Белого.
Меня
Диктатора
кританули.
оставил.
Лево Вики.
Добра не получил.
Диктатор и центр 0.
У нас
Мне
ходит смока
кританули.
справа, ребят, за домик. Надо кто-то...
Диктатор добил.
Я смогу быть
Да,
дамажить.
справа
давай.
распаряйся, если что.
Центр Хантера едет, я с Хантером поиграю сейчас.
Господи, примите кто-то.
Вас флаг.
Дал по нему.
Всё.
С Хантера занимаюсь.
Уведешь, Лавс?
Убил Хантера.
Я попробую увести.
Дико
А,
накинул.
Я
Там
диктатор
Викинг
стреляю.
стоит.
Через 30 секунд
Диктатор
оверка, не
будет.
забывай.
Он на центр уже понемногу.
У них Хантер Твинс.
30 секунд, еще 10 секунд. будет.
Викинг
щас-
справа, пол хп с
Я
аптекой.
Хантер на дамаже.
Да, Хантер с
Паспик
овером,
без
ребят.
аптеки.
Возьмите
Хантер
кто-то
соло.
мои... Ой,
Оверка
рез-
скоро, Вань.
Да, я еду. Центр.
Хантера
Там
отгоняй
вас
немного от
подарение
центра,
будет
давай.
давать. Вас.
Хантер со сбитой
Конечно.
аптекой, Хантер 0 хп.
Я
Лево
Хантера
Викинг.
добью.
Угу.
Там пару выстрелов ему.
Лавс, ты
Я без
один.
аптечки,
Я
я
диктатора
знаю.
кидаю.
Еще
тоже.
по оверке она была уже?
Она
Диктатор
сейчас
ноль.
будет.
Мне кидает урон. Я пол хп. Я пытаюсь.
Викинг лоу хп остался.
Окей.
Я вам Хантера пытаюсь. снять.
10 хп у
А,
Викинга.
я ему попал по-
Летит.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, and 7-1. A1T pulling yet another flag, and I gotta say, it's a bit like ASMR. I could listen to call outs throughout the whole day.
Yeah, they seem to really relaxed. I mean, not too relaxed though. Like, they're still definitely trying to capture more
Yeah.
flags.
They're in the zone. That's what they are. This is their playing field, and they're the game master. But 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Lawsick pulling another flag. Does have his OD. King of CTF. Both of them in the middle here. Oh, he uses his OD, but it's not Nif. How do you pronounce that name?
Sotnikovanya.
Yeah, that's it. I can't say that.
Just say Vanya then.
Alright, appreciate it. Vanya will take him out, and that was well played from them. They managed to capture 1 flag, but they are down quite a bit compared to the previous game.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
I mean, if Team Pointers play the same in setups, then I'm afraid this will be the match. I mean, there's still time for the Dreamers to make a comeback, but I honestly don't see them having enough time to capture. What is it? 7 flags?
Yeah, they got to capture 7 flags if they want to make it 1-1. But yeah, I agree. I don't think it will happen in the near future.
On the other hand,
Um,
Losik is pulling another flag, making the score 9-2 for team pointers. It's really not looking too great for the Dreamers. I can only hope this doesn't negatively impact them for the upcoming round.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it was a good round. Wait, so the next round is setups in
Let me
tribute.
quick
Ooh,
peek. Yeah,
it's gonna
and
be in
tribute
tribute.
matchmaking.
I feel like that's a one-sided map personally, but we'll see how it goes. To be honest, but I mean, first round was definitely a lot well played from the Dreamers, but Team Pointers just dominated this second round.
Yeah, definitely. I don't even know what happened, honestly. Like, it's like team points played like way more aggressively, and they simply pulled every single flag almost. The control they had over the map was incredible.
Someone just asked me why do I think how do I think it's ASMR listening to their call? But honestly, I find it relaxing. But
Is it because you
hey,
don't understand it, or?
no, I kind of understand it. I understand the English part. Listen, I tried to learn Russian, didn't I?
I think
You
so,
don't
yeah.
remember?
I remember. I just know that it didn't get very far.
You're right.
To be fair, it's a hard language to learn. I'm not
You're
saying
right.
I'm any better. I don't understand a lot either.
No, you're definitely better though. That's for sure. But anyhow,
Zotnikov
I
Vanya managing to capture a flag here. There's 10 seconds left. Maybe Misha can capture another flag, but they need to take out Lossik, Semgro, and Troop Killers here. And they need to make it really quickly. Yeah, it's not going to happen anymore. It's very unfortunate. Well played by both teams, but team points played it just a little bit better this round. Anyways, our broadcaster will soon be picking the winners. So keep watching your screen and they should be there very soon.
Yes, indeed, indeed. And with that being said, we're open the form once we pick the winners.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Alright, and the first three winners are Secunda, C, and Knack. Congrats guys, you'll be receiving your promo codes via 4 PM. So make sure you've logged into the English forum before. Also, one more thing. Please only enter with one account, otherwise you will be banned from entering the giveaway.
Yes, sir. And with that being said, the form is open once again, and we're going to be going over into setups on Tribute MM. So yeah, current score is 1-0 for Team Pointers. Bear in mind, this is the first game of the group stages, so there's still a load more games to go, and Dreamers will be going up against Criticals their next game in 2 days' time, and Team Pointers are going to be playing Step Brothers. So honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. Also, I believe some teams have like players which are banned now, so it's going to be difficult for some of them, isn't it?
Yeah, that's definitely something to keep in mind.
Mm.
It's not going to be much easier since they have a lot less reserve players and sometimes even main players, so they have to switch up their entire squads.
Yeah, exactly. So I wonder how it's actually going to play off in this group stage. I kind of got like a rough idea of who's going to come when, like placement wise in first, second, third. But I'm going to wait, like actually like fully wait until it's a bit later on in the group stages to actually predict that, because I've said it before and I just kind of humiliate myself, don't I?
He jinxes for every single team.
Yeah, listen, when there's a 3-hour stream, just hit me up and
Yeah,
I
we'll
got
know
you,
who
I
to
got you.
call. Don't worry. I mean, we tried you last time, but you weren't there.
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean,
I'm sorry,
next
bro.
time we'd prefer like you got a chore before it hits the 3-hour mark, though.
Yeah, I'll set a timer. So every stream from now, I just set a timer for 3 hours, and then I'll come back and be like, oh,
Let's do 2. Like, if
2
a stream
hours?
hasn't finished after 2 hours, Jack will just come and like
Yeah.
completely ruin it for one poor team, and that's that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna get paid for this, though, right?
No,
Ah, okay. Well, that's cool. Either way.
I mean I can
I
drop you
don't
some gold boxes if you'd like, but
with Black Friday sales coming up, I would actually like that, yeah.
all right, that's the deal then.
Alright, bet after this, I'm holding your word to it.
Yeah, but you actually gotta show up though.
You gotta show up. What do you mean?
I mean, I'm only dropping you golds if you actually
Oh, right,
if you're
right.
actually
Show
going
up.
to be of help. It's not like I'm going to
Ah,
just drop you
yeah,
golds
yeah,
because I want to.
yes. I got you. But yeah, anyways, players are in the map, and let's get ready for this first round of setups on Tribute MM. I wonder how it's going to play off.
Me too, honestly.
Trying to look at what's it called? Players wise.
I mean, I do see
And
some new players.
yeah,
Unbeatable. Typing in chat as always.
we love Unbeatable, bro. I actually
Yeah,
messaged him saying I'm a big fan. So it's cool. We'll see how he communicates. We're not going in there cool, are we? Oh no, we're not. We're going in the Dreamers. I forgot.
exactly. We just joined Team Pointers last round, so this round we'll be joining the Dreamers.
So, but I'm looking forward to it still.
Exactly. I mean, you can make up a lot of stuff depending on what state their call is in. Like if they're chaotic,
Yeah.
like what's going on in their mind, like a little bit. I'm kind of lost for words today, so sorry about that. Anyways,
You're a psychologist, are you?
sorry.
Psychiatrist. That's what you are.
Right.
You know
Anyways,
someone who reads your feelings? Go on.
what?
Just go on.
All right. So the team seems to have both rejoined the map. This might be the very last round. Team Pointers simply need a tie, which is going to make it incredibly difficult for the Dreamers. I don't think I've seen maybe like one team come back from a score like this, but it's incredibly difficult to do anyways. They need to win 2 consecutive rounds, and after which they need to win the tiebreaker as well.
The tiebreaker is setups once again. So be interesting. These teams don't want to play light. Feels bad. I like light. But yeah, anyway, so 40 seconds on the clock, and we're gonna be seeing them self-in. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, TS underscore the player's name is a TankiSport account. And that's the reason why they might have low GSs as well. But
Exactly.
yes.
For those of you that don't know, most of you should probably know, but for those of you that don't know, the TS account is simply for players that might not have every single equipment fully maxed out or at the phase where they can actively use them. So
Yeah,
this way players can just play with no regards to that. So
exactly. And we're seeing themselves. So on the Dreamers, we have Vanya, Vanya, Bure, Dallas, Shia, Maga, and also Suplex.
Exactly, and for team pointers, we have Sam Grant, Lasik, A1T, Immortal, Hero, Dow, Unbeatable, and Hot.
But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, so off the bat, we're seeing Suplex pull this flag, but he's lagging. Oh, that's unfortunate. But anyways, Hot was there to kind of pull him down. Semgran's actually playing Shaft and Dictator on this. I don't think I've seen this actually been played on Tribute. Myself, I've never seen this. This is actually
mean-
quite a good defense.
This is most definitely the first time I've seen it. Maybe there's been instances where it has been used before, but it's definitely my first time seeing it. I don't know, it might have some advantages, like you being able to shoot over the small wall in your base. Meanwhile, your turret is very hard to hit, even if you stick out as a Dictator.
Yeah,
I'm curious
that
to
is
see whether
true.
you can actually shoot over it, but the Motor Hero Dow is pulling the flag straight through the Dreamer's base.
Yeah, and it will get returned. Hot kind of defending along with Semgrant and Lawsic. So 3 players on death, whilst Unbeatable and A1T kind of push up that right side there. Immortal Hero can push up the right side or the middle here with the hammer, but Hot actually pushing in. There's Maga and also Vieira. A bit of server lag, unfortunately, for these players. But Unbeatable is going to pull this flag. He is really, really low. Believe he is not. He is on cooldown, but it's going to get taken out along with A1T, and that flag is going to be returned. And Immortal Hero does run over a mine and leaves the game. Not out of rage, but
Maybe
But I
it's
mean-
just change protection
Yeah,
modules.
yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
but
Anyways, somewhere
yeah.
in this round, we will also be joining the Dreamers call, like we said before. So curious to see how they're holding up, since they're definitely at a huge disadvantage right now.
Unbeatable actually going behind their base here, but Maga, I keep thinking manga there. So these names, man, are really catching me off guard. I'm beyond zero energy today.
Me too, man. Don't worry.
And Immortal Hero is actually going to pull this flag. He does have A1T to help him out. It's on cooldown. Manga is actually going to get the return, unfortunately, for them. So both these teams have really hard death. Hot trying to pull that flag behind the house. There's Unbeatable trying to hold off Vanya, but there's also Suplex and Shia to kind of assist both these players out.
Exactly, and I guess we can join the Dreamers call soon.
Are you doing it or?
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, we will join the Dreamers call now. So just keep your ears pierced and we'll be back within 2 minutes. So catch you in a bit.
Exactly. Be right back.
Да.
Гаус без опеки должен быть.
Молот левый битый,
Я с
Вань.
молотом помогу тебе.
Галса я накину.
Он
Гаус
может
без
еще
опеки.
заходит.
Без аптечки
Галса
молот.
я слил.
Паль туда.
Делька, котик, ты
Я
не
молот разобрал.
Ты заходит,
Паль
ты
без
без
опеки.
Я
аптеки,
центр
страйкер.
пулика принимаю. Нет
Шаут
пулика.
битый.
Страйкер
Нашел
минус.
кто-то?
Нет, минус.
Окей.
Гаус без аптеки уже.
Вань,
Гауса убил.
молот лево цел с
Я
аптекой.
молота задержу.
Меня шафт убил. С центра будет пулик заходить.
Приму.
Целый. На нитре пока что только.
Примите центр.
Принимаю.
Он мост, страйкер.
Ну, сори.
И гаус.
Молот лево без аптеки, Дель.
Рику накидываю.
Окей.
Вулкан тоже без аптеки.
Да.
У нас
Центра
всё
рикошет
лево.
будет.
Рик
Ну,
лево
флаг
Рик
минус.
лево забрали.
Рик
без
Еще
аптеки
Вулкан.
stand.
Еще страйкер
Флаг
флаг.
ходит.
Они уйдут.
Да.
Без аптеки.
Наверное. Либо Ваня кританет.
Хорошо.
Ваня критует.
Кот остался.
Ваня еще критует.
Вернёшь.
Хорош.
На
блядь.
флаг,
нас
на флаге
гаус.
ластом. Ну мы отдефим.
Отдефим Гаусса. Едьте в атаку.
Лево рикошет заходит.
Есть кому зайти со
Целый.
мной?
Лево
Лево.
рикошетом. Молота примем.
По-моему, туда.
Вулкану дал. Вулкану
Без
дал.
аптеки молот.
Тылы чистые у нас?
Малый мост, рикошет без аптеки.
Рикошеты
И
примите, да.
гаус за ним. В тылы
Накину по нему.
Малый мост примите, главное.
Я центр пулика принимаю.
Страйкер
Пулик без
лево с
аптеки был,
аптекой.
вроде.
Рикошет
Пулик
минус.
битый. Но
Гаус
АФК
еще
должен
малый
быть.
мост.
Я на болит ухожу.
С центра молот заходит уже.
Молот, да.
Гаус
Молот с
убил.
аптекой, страйкер на одну ракету БМ.
Страйкеру дал, страйкера нету.
Ага, молота только добить надо.
Молот без аптечки, пол
Он
хп.
спрыгнул.
Я спрыгну.
Малый мост, рикошет.
Я на него сейчас тоже спрыгну.
Вулкану дал. Я накину
еще
сейчас.
шаг.
Нет, не уйдут.
Накинул.
Ставит.
Хорош.
Да нет, там
Оттуда.
Вулкан без аптеки центр.
Страйкер лево тоже битый. Я в тылы запрыгнул.
And we are back. And whilst just joining there, we saw Team Pointers capture the first flag. And honestly, I couldn't really pitch up what they were saying too much. But communications were strong and they didn't seem too stressed in that call. Definitely a bit of pressure now on them as there's only 4 minutes they can really do and they got to win this. So they got to capture 2 flags. And with Team Pointers having this side, I would have thought it's a disadvantage for them, but they kind of proved a point there and they managed to capture the first flag. They just got to hold this off. And what's your thoughts on how it was played off, Kai?
Yeah, I don't know. Team Pointers definitely played it really well. At the same time, the Dreamers are playing good as well. But I don't know, like Team Pointers are just constantly attacking and they're playing really well together. I don't know. I gotta give it to them.
Yeah, both these teams doing incredibly well. Definitely, when Immortal Hero dropped off the bridge there, I thought it would be a return, but unfortunately for the Dreamers, they couldn't manage to do it. But they're gonna get a return this time. There's 3 minutes on the clock now, so a minute went by, and we've seen Team Pointers manage to pull another flag. And I say that, and Unbeatable is pulling another flag, but Vieira's there to return, and Immortal Hero and Hunt just putting so much pressure on them. It's a bit hard to actually try and pull a flag when these Team Pointers players are just constantly pushing in, like you said.
Exactly, and also, like you said, it's really noteworthy that the Dreamers are still perfectly calm. They're giving clear call-outs. They're doing really well. I mean, it also helps them that this is simply the first match out of the group stages, and that there's many matches to come. So they still have a lot of chances to prove themselves and to gather points.
Yeah, listen, I mean, playing up against Team Pointers on the first game is definitely tough luck, but listen, they're going to be going up against other teams. I'm not saying that Team Pointers is better than them, but they have been in the esports scenery and a team. A lot of these players have been in like strong teams together, so I think Dreamers have a good chance. They didn't play too bad, and I feel like we're going to see a lot more good stuff from them in the future games in the group stages. But I mean, like I said earlier, they're going to be playing against Critical. I feel like that game is going to be nice to see because that game is most likely going to be setups and tough as well. I don't think we're going to be really seeing light in that game either. But actually, Immortal Hero pulling this flag, and this might be a second capture. Yep.
Exactly, making it 2-0 to Team Pointers and giving the Dreamers almost no chance at still catching up. Since they need to capture 3 flags in little over a minute, which is practically impossible.
Yeah. So with that with that being said, Team Pointers have won their first group stage game, which is really good on their behalf, and there's still plenty more to come. And I don't think we're going to be streaming another one after this game, but there is another game which will be Step Brothers against Bulls, and then also tomorrow we got some other games, which is Critical against Penguins and Guardians against Carnage. So some interesting games and squads lined up for tomorrow and the next upcoming days and weeks. So that being said, this is season 4 group stages, and I feel like these 8 teams are definitely all worth being in here.
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, all of them play really well, so I'm very curious to see who will end up on top and who's going to end up just beneath that. So this will definitely be one of the most interesting seasons, if you ask me.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, Lawsick pulling another flag. There's only 1 second though, and that's unfortunate for them. But 2-0 against the Dreamers, and Team Pointers winning the third game in a row. So that's going to be a congratulations to them on winning their first round. But with that being said, I need to get the winners, and we'll be
Wait, I believe we forgot about something since there's a point system, so all
They're
4
gonna
rounds
play
will
all
be
of them.
played out.
Yeah, we know.
I believe.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think.
To be honest, I completely forgot about it for a second, but then this is a group stages, right? They have point system, so even if the Dreamers still win this round, then they still receive 1 point for a tie.
They won 3 rounds. Okay, yeah, I remember. They could get 1 point, right?
Yep.
Yeah, my apology. Yo, we're so bad, man.
Honestly, how could we forget this?
I think we're just so knackered. It's just all right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, to be honest, like we're still so much in the flow of what it's called.
Not playoffs.
What's it called again? Yes, exactly. Qualifiers. And the next 3 winners have been picked. So would you like to read them out?
Oh, I would love to. So we got Zeus 12, Blacklisted, and Friend. So congratulations, you 3, and the form is open for the last time, guys. And we're going to be watching the last game. So, like we all knew, we definitely knew what was happening. The Dreamers still have a chance to gain 1 point, but as of now, Team Pointers have got a solid 3 points on their belt, 4 points on their belt. So,
yeah, exactly. So this will be a very good chance for the Dreamers to still catch at least 1 point.
And we're going to be stopping here. We're going to be getting into the last round. And lethal players are the same. So I don't think we need to introduce them again. But already off the bat, Unbeatable, Immortal Hero, and A1 Key kind of pushing that right side. But listen, look, the Dreamers are playing a lot more offensive here. So Manga, Shia, and also Vieira are going to push in against Hot and Lawsick, but they both get taken out. Shia's in mid, kind of trying to focus A1T, and will get taken out by Hot, just sneaking around that corner. And both these attacks actually just turned out not that great. But I mean, it's a reset, so it's good.
Exactly. We do see a lot of pressure coming in from the Dreamers this time around as well. Been pushing quite a lot, I have to say. Unbeatable already moving in towards the Dreamers base, taking the flag, trying to run away with it. A1T is there to back him up. So A1T can block a lot of these players then. Unbeatable has a chance of getting away, but he actually got stuck. Even if he didn't get stuck, I'm not entirely sure if he would have managed to make it out there, but it was a nice attempt anyway.
Yeah, for real. And we're seeing Suplex try and push in there with Twins, but he will get just taken out. And Mango on the left side up against Unbeatable, but we'll take him out. Unbeatable's on cooldown here. Vanya and also Dallas on the left side, trying to defend really, but pushing up a bit more. And yeah, definitely the Dreamers are playing a lot more attackive. Attackive? That's not even a word, is it?
I don't think it is. Offensive.
Offensive, yeah, my bad. I'm slow today, man. But,
we all have those days, and we both happen to have one at the same time. It's alright.
For real. Man, DB, man. But 8 minutes on the clock here. I'm not a big fan of this map. It's honestly, I would say it's quite a hot map to play. But all these players have quite a bit of experience, and actually Unbeatable Immortal Hero pushing into the flag. Unbeatable is going to get taken out. Immortal is just one shot. A1T though is still alive and using Striker really OP turret here. But up against Vanguard, and he's trying to blow, but he swoops straight in like a snake, man. And Unbeatable and Immortal Hero are there to help him out. Dallas in the middle. And this might be the first capture. Semgran and Lorsig trying to hold off the left side. And Dallas, can he get a return?
Nice block
Dallas
by
needs-
Dalians. He gets taken out though, but Suplex is right behind Immortal Hero. But he's going to get the capture regardless. First capture will be going towards team points, but I don't... Salty Vanya has been noticed, but he still has a chance here, but it's already down to very low HP, and A1T still had his repair kit.
Yeah, you are right. And with 7 minutes into the game, first 3 minutes, first capture does go to team pointers. But Vieira pulling this flag, only one shot. Dallas trying to pick it up. He will do just that. Going on the bridge, he just needs to jump down with that flag. But Hot manages to return it. And Vanya and also Manga's there. A1T is so low, but look at this. Law 6 on the other side. Semgran. You can't run away from that, Manga. And that's going to be a return from team pointers. But this round's definitely going a lot more swellful. Swellful? I'm making up words today, man.
Hey, that's fine.
I should make a Jack's dictionary. There you go.
I think it'd be full in no time.
Yeah, for real. I just make up words every day of the week. Oh, A1T flips! Oh my days. Yeah, okay. Well, anyhow, 5 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock here. And Team Pointers playing a bit more defensive from my vision. Dallas holding that left side. Vanya is also there to play a bit more offensive. But she is the only one in base, doesn't have a DA. Vanya's nearly taken out, but Unbeatable will get taken out by A1T's striker. This may be a big push from both these sides now. They're all on respawn. Hot is trying to put a bit of pressure on the Dreamers side. We'll get taken out though. Banger doesn't have a repair. And Immortal and Unbeatable actually break the cage. They can pull this flag, but Vieira's the only one on defense. We're actually seeing Vanya and also Suplex respawn, but Immortal's only one shot. A1T picks up the flag. Vanya's there. Vanya can probably get the return, and she will.
Vanya's a guy, by the way.
My bad. Sorry.
I mean, I don't know. I always address everyone as he to make stuff easier.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, Shea pulling this flag. A1T? Oh, it doesn't flip.
She has a real chance here. Hot ran out of double armor, but Hot's still doing a lot of damage with his Vulcan, and that's going to be the return.
Look at this. Immortal can easily pull this flag because no one's there. Vanya's there, but he doesn't have Smokey, Unbeatable. Oh, it's Kyra and doesn't have a DA. Suplex can get the return, and also Shea pick up the flag, but Hot doesn't manage to return. Shea drops down, but it's only 1 HP. Lawsix right behind. That's going to be another return. This is like mental what's happening. It's like two pit bulls brawling at each other. The Mangas, on the other hand, only has a nitro. Supplies are all going out. And does use a repair kit, but Semgran with Shaft can't really actually block him out your way. But Dallas picks up the flag. Semgran's melting his armor. This could be possibly the first capture. Manga's there to pick it up. And yeah, that's going to be the first capture for the Dreamers in the first 2 rounds of setups.
Exactly, making the score 1-1. But even if the score remains a tie, then Team Points will eventually take home 2 points, 3 points even, I believe. It was 3 points from this, just as well as from the first 2 rounds.
So this possibly could take away 6 points there. And Immortal Hero pulling another flag. Vanya does manage to return it. A1T though putting a bit of pressure on Vieira, and also Vanya. Vanya will get taken out from Law 6. And
Dalian's pushing up in Team Pointer's base, just camping, just doing damage, not really going for the flag, which makes perfect sense since he's low HP and doesn't have a supply. So He's just focusing on delaying team pointers, just dealing some damage. A lot of the Dreamers players are currently pushing in. It seems like someone has told them, everyone go push, which all of them seem to have done.
Gaben himself. Oh wait, Gaben is
from Valve, yeah.
Yeah. But Immortal has an opening here, but Suplex picks up flag. Vieira's right behind. Vieira does take out Hot, but two of the team pointer players spawned right there to block that flag. Immortal pulling that flag though. Unbeatable's there to pick it up. Doesn't have a repair kit. A1T, but no, he flips. No, he doesn't.
On
Yeah, he
the
flips.
on the other side, Vivra actually tried to pull a flag, but Lasik made a great return. Because otherwise that could have easily been a capture as well.
Yeah, this is quite mental battle, what we're seeing.
Pretty much, yeah. But honestly, I don't know. Well, what do you think will happen in the last minute? Do you think it'll stay the same, or do you think either team will capture another flag?
Both these teams.
I was just looking right now, though. It looks like
Yeah,
Team Point might
A1T.
actually capture this if right when we were talking about it. A1T
was gonna
selfing,
say
dropping the flag to Immortal, hero down. There's simply nobody left to damage him, and that's going to be the round for Team Points, it looks like.
So
Unless the
all
Dreamers can
6
still
points.
make a comeback and capture one more flag. Even so, the 3 points will still be 14 pointers.
Yeah, exactly. And it's looking like all 6 points will be going towards team pointers in the first game. But hey, it's no worries, because there's still more games to go throughout the next 2 weeks, I believe. 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, I think it's 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, there's still time for both these teams, actually. They're gonna win some, they're gonna lose some, but GG's in chat. And also, we'll be reading out the list of winners as well. So with that being said, winners should
Keep
be on
watching your screen, and they should be there very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so
And
I do wish to see the Dreamers next match. I believe you said it was against Critical.
Yeah, the Dreamers against Critical. That's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to watch that one. Anyways, I believe we have the last set of winners for this stream, which will be Il, Ixa, Boboy, and Sol Galileo. Congrats, guys. You'll be receiving your promo codes via 4 PM, so make sure you've logged into the English forum before. Otherwise, we won't be able to send you a promo code. And I think that's been it. I'd really like to thank Pry for broadcasting this game. I'd really like to thank you, Jack, for commentating with me, and thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you, and good night, guys.
Bye, guys.